Good morning and welcome to News Hour with me, Johnny Laws. We'll be bringing you the latest news from the UK and around the world and finding out what's going on in sport, business, technology and more. It's Thursday, 30th July, 9:30am and here are your headlines. Politics is shaken to the core with a change in leadership no one saw coming. Stock markets in Asia and Europe have opened in turmoil following a night of uncertainty. And finally, sport and film bosses react with shock to the events that are unfolding this morning. All that and more to come. Well, the news today is big, and so let's get straight on with it and go to our politics correspondent Ben Ireland to find out what's happening. Good morning, Ben.
Good evening. There has been a dramatic change of leadership at 10 Downing Street as Boris Johnson steps down and little-known MP from West and East Humberside, Carla Mendes, known by her tabloid name Carmen, assumes leadership. Circumstances are unknown. The sterling has fallen 15 points against the dollar and message boards are awash with conspiracy theories. We contacted the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff, Dominic Cummings, for comment, and all he said was, "I didn't see that one coming."
Well, thank you, Ben. You could see the shock in his eyes. He didn't even know it was the morning. Well, let's move on now to our economics correspondent. Have the stock markets opened up this morning, Alex?
This just in. The economy is taking a massive hit. Money is literally pouring out of every company around. As you can tell from this graph, every company is collapsing. The economy is going rubbish, apart from this one company, Carmen Incorporated. Whatever's happening, it's going to be big.
It is going to be big indeed, Alex. Thank you for that. Well, there's a lot to take in as you wake up this morning and open your cereal packets, your Cocoa Pops, and eat them, thinking about what's going on in the world. There's lots to take in, but we've also got lots coming up on the show today. Also on the show, Johnny Rocky Miller will be coming in at 10:30 to share with us his latest workout of big boxing circuits. That's at 10:30. In our biggest daily challenge yet, we'll be asking who of our audience can film the biggest trick shot around the home. At 2:30am, the biggest daily activity as our audience joins in the big escape. At 5pm, Teen Games returns for another gripping instalment. At 7:30, we'll finally find out who has the biggest accessory as we join together for the main event. And we'll finish the show off today with the biggest prize giveaway we have ever done. All that still to come today on News Hour. Well, let's turn now to our main story of the day, and that is Carmen. There's lots we don't know as this story unfolds. Who is she? Is she even a person or a company? What is her plan? But here is what we do know. Whatever she or it is up to, it's big. And it's big like we've never seen before. Let's move over to our culture correspondent. How is the culture, the arts, film industry dealing with this news?
Well, yes, and quite frankly, in the world of film and culture, this is the biggest news we've had for years, if not decades. Somehow, out of nowhere, Carmen has directed and produced and starred in an entire franchise of films coming out this summer, which no one knew about at all in the industry. They all seem to be coming out, even though the cinemas have been locked down and the whole industry seems to be struggling. Somehow, Carmen is just taking it over like nothing else before.
Yes, Johnny, that is quite news, and frankly I think the question we're all now asking is, why would you release a bunch of films during lockdown? It really is a mystery like none other in my long and distinguished career of broadcast journalism. Well, now let's move to some lighter and frankly less important relief. Here is your sports update.
Breaking news, this just in. Having decimated the rugby, cricket and Aussie rules industry, Carmen has now turned their attention to soccer. They've bought up the top 4 clubs, disbanded all the players, and employed their best friends in order to play a friendly league against one another. Unbelievable scenes. We've never seen anything quite like it.
No, indeed, we have never seen anything like it. Well, to recap, people and businesses under the name Carmen have begun appearing all over the world last night. The police commissioner held a news conference earlier trying to calm any panic, but admitting, we don't know yet whether this perpetrator is using a pseudonym or if Carmen is their real name. All we do know is that this is big. And finally, Paul Hollywood announced last night on Twitter that he is stepping down from the next season of Bake Off. In his post he said that Tom Gendel has the backing of producers and apparently some Australian girl on YouTube, so he thinks that stepping aside is the right thing to do. Well, truly shocking news. I'm not really sure what is the most shocking news of today. Let's head over to the weather. Surely in late July there's got to be some good news there.
Good afternoon and welcome to your evening weather forecast. I bring you an urgent weather warning across the UK. Storm Carmen has swept in from the east and is making for, the entire of the UK. As you can see, we have heavy rain and wind. And please do not leave your homes. We have winds of up to 100 miles an hour as Storm Carmen sweeps across the entire globe. And as you can see, has also played with our weather forecast map, and Storm Carmen has turned everything backwards.
Well, it is quite the day. It is remarkable how many of our correspondents don't know that we're live in the morning. Oh well. Well, it's great to see we've got some messages coming in. Lots of love and appreciation for the handsomeness of our economics correspondent, and particularly, I quite like that moustache. The microphone of our sports correspondent is as unimportant as his news, the turkey baster. And apparently I've missed some important discoveries about the origin of Stonehenge. Stay tuned as we find out more about... Hold on. Sorry? I've just got some news. Oh no. Quick. Carmen Inc. has just bought this news station. We've only got moments until they cut us off air. Quick, you must meet us at 2:30 PM. Maybe if we can all work together.